Okay, and then I see this post on Reddit, and I'm like, be prepared for this. This is a little wild, and it's a perfect example of the glass half full or the glass half empty. In the science subreddit, it says GPT 3.5 recommended an inappropriate cancer treatment in 1/3 of cases. And I think that was meant to signal that, a little bit of fear that, oh, you trust these AI chatbots? Look at them. They'll recommend the wrong cancer treatment 1/3 of the time. And I'm happy to say that a lot of the comments pointed out the ridiculousness of that statement first, and maybe the most important. People are like, why are you using 3.5? 4 is the most up to date model, 4 is the smartest. If you've used 4, you cannot go back and use a previous version. And then some people were responding to it saying like, oh, well, 3.5 is the free one, so maybe they didn't want to pay. And it's like, if you're doing research on cancer treatments, you're telling me you can't afford $20 a month for the most accurate results? Like, who was running this study and how badly did they want the right answer? If you willingly used a lesser version of something in a study and thought that your results meant anything, like that's a little troubling. And if $20 is the thing that kept you from those better results, what kind of negligence is that? What kind of scientific malpractice is that? I'm not trying to call anyone out, but the fact that this article was posted, this study was posted with a lot of upvotes, and there were a lot of people kind of happy to hear that GPT was getting something wrong. It's like you didn't use the best version of something. Did you do that on purpose? Anyways, the other positive comments were about the sort of hypocrisy of reporting on it the way that they did, because sure, 1/3 of the time the cancer treatment protocol was wrong. Does that mean that GPT 3.5 got it right 2/3 of the time? That's pretty insane. We're in the year 2023. I don't think that 5 years ago or 10 years ago anybody thought, oh, 2023, we're going to have a language model, a chat bot, autocorrect that can help with cancer treatments. 66% of the time, 2/3, it's getting it right. It's not like it's at 0 and we're trying to get to 100. We're at 66 and we're trying to get to 100. We just have to go a little bit farther. And I know that it's harder and harder to close that gap between, 2/3 and the whole, but it got it right a lot of the time. And like, I think that would have been the more appropriate headline. Like, why always the negative? And I know that negativity sells better than positivity, but I think it's up to us to say who cares about what sells better. If everybody, let me put it to you this way. If everybody reported on the positives, then the playing field would be fair. It would be even. It's the fact that some people point out the negatives on purpose to try and drum up more engagement. That's the problem. Who cares if 1/3 of the time the AI got it wrong? The headline should absolutely be the AI gets it right 2/3 of the time. Give people something to look forward to. Give people the opportunity to see how close we are to perfection and have some optimism about what these scientists and researchers will be working on in the next 2 to 3 years, rather than saying, oh, it's getting it wrong 1/3 of the time and trying to like backdoor justify the ending of all the research. Oh, you can't get it right, toss it all away. Like that harnessing the negativity when the positivity is also available, like that's the tumor on society. The glass is half full. The glass is 2/3 full, but someone wants to point out, no, it's 1/3 empty. And you're like, buddy, come on, man. Like at that point, it is a choice. How do you want to see things? And I don't think you're wrong for seeing the negative. I think it's fine. I think it's natural. But I also think it's a choice. And I just think we could all do a little better at that.